2014, and look who's with me.
Marcus Johns, what's up, guys? We're gonna have fun with the Expendables 3 cast.
Yay! You guys attract a crowd wherever you go. I love the trailer for the Expendables 3. It looks like it gets crazier every time. Am I right?
All right, you're right. You're right. More exciting.
Bigger, better.
When you do it, then you got to do it better. Then you got to do it better. You just keep
Bigger
stepping
biceps,
up.
bigger guns, more explosions.
Biceps. Are you guys just always ripped, or do you guys have to prepare a lot for the movie and just work out? Even
CGI,
more?
man.
It's all CGI.
Terry
So
Crews
is
is
real
really
actor?
no. That's real.
Okay,
Come on.
okay.
Terry Crews is really small. That's all fake.
Yeah. My body, I gotta return it after a couple of hours.
Oh, real stay shape all the time.
Yeah.
Rent the buff.
But you're working with these guys, you gotta be in shape because you're next to all of these guys. So you have to work in your game.
Well, I love seeing the new cast that gets added every movie. Wesley, you're new to this?
Yeah, I'm new to this.
Yeah, were you excited to
Very
join?
happy. He's with us.
Forget about that because we've been with him so long that he's like the new kid.
Yeah.
Well, not really kid, but
My character is
This
actually
guy.
one of the original
This guy.
Expendables, but he goes off to do this job by himself. Takes a little moonlighting job, and it doesn't work out like he plans. So he ends up getting snatched up and then renditioned for 8 years. And they don't know where he's at. When they finally find out where he is, my friends, my buddies, my brothers come and save me. They come and get me, bring me home.
yeah, the story kind of tells the original story of the original Expendables, which is Wesley, Mel Gibson, Stallone, and how it all started, and then goes through us, second generation, to the third generation, to the new guys. We Sly hires to help us out, and then we have to help them out. So it's kind of a cool story like that.
I think the fun dichotomy with the new guys is they're very tech savvy and they program a VCR and all that other shit.
VCR.
That we can't really do.
What is a VCR?
Did I show my age?
That's like a record.
VCR.
There's themes of old and new. Who does it better, old or new?
I mean, you put them together, you get the job done.
Yeah,
so.
that's the thing I think that comes
You gotta
out.
think
is
about
that,
wine, man.
One
You
may
gotta
be good
think
at one
about
thing,
wine.
the other may be good at another, and there's something about that old school stuff or that new school stuff. But I think that's the thing that comes out in the movie is that we can help each other be more efficient and get the job done.
Well, what do you attribute the success of Expendables to? Is it the fact that you guys don't take it so seriously and it's a lot of fun?
I think that's a big
That's
part of it.
yeah.
And it's a great popcorn movie.
Yeah.
A popcorn franchise.
Popcorn, fun.
Yeah.
And I think the fact that there are a lot of movie stars that have their own audiences, like
Iconic
Mel
movie
Gibson,
stars.
Yeah.
me and him. Look at all these guys, and they're all together in one picture. So we all bring our audiences and our fans, and they can enjoy the same movie all together. So it's like a unique concept.
Put that ensemble cast together. Each guy has their specialty, their blade, their all the things that they're known for, Rambo or Rocky or whatever it is. And you bring it all together and you get to see them all on one screen. It's amazing.
I'm imagining there must be some kind of level of competition on set.
A little bit, but you're trying to help.
It's more camaraderie.
All in fun. Yeah, it's
We gotta
camaraderie.
help each other.
Yeah,
like a
it's
sports
like
team.
being in the locker room before the game.
Yeah.
We poke fun at each other, but then we go out and we get the job done and we do it working together.
Yeah.
You don't want one of the other guys to fail because then the whole thing fails.
Yeah.
But you feel like you have to live up to your game. Because
Right.
you have to stand up and back them up. It's like that. Right?
Yeah, that's right.
Right, Doc?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, I imagine that a lot of you would be fans of each other on set. What was it like seeing people like Harrison Ford come into this franchise and Wesley and Mel Gibson?
Oh, it's like being a little boy again.
Yeah.
Being a little boy and seeing them for the first time and finally get a chance to not only meet them but work with them. Experience them up close in person.
It's a pinch me moment. You're like, am I really here? It's like,
I think so.
A little bit of history.
Yeah.
And I think, guys, you're about the same age, same generation. There's more kind of a mutual respect. But when you work with Harrison Ford, for instance, it's a different thing because I watched him when I was a kid in Indiana Jones, Star Wars. It's a different level. Mel Gibson to some extent too. I think it's
absolutely.
like Stallone. They're on that higher level. That's how I feel. So I I'm really happy to be part of it. It's great.
And what is it like for the younger generation coming in? I imagine you must have watched all these guys.
Oh, of course.
Films, yeah.
I mean, I'm from the Midwest. That's all I had was, you know, especially having six brothers.
VCRs.
We're all like playing, you know, I was Rambo trying to kill Indiana Jones, and we're in the backyard. So for me, it was just exciting. Exciting to work with everyone and to see them be so cool offset. I think that was the coolest thing because they're already icons and legends, and like Arnold's throwing his get to the chopper line out there. Everyone's kind of placating to their characters that they're known for. But then to have the camaraderie like at dinner time or when we get drinks and all hang out together, that's the coolest part of it all. Everyone's just genuinely cool.
Yeah, everybody checked the super egos at the door. You know?
Absolutely.
That was good. That was great. Great. That's the top-notch A-list, triple-A-list professionals. That's how they do, you know.
Yeah.
When the guys go to the Olympics and they get a chance to play with other players that they used to compete with, all of that gets checked at the door, you know. Everybody's now, you know, let's do this, let's win this gold together. Let's stand on that podium together, right?
I think each and every guy knows it's something very special to have that whole group together, and you're just happy to be part of it.
I think we all get to see you in films, and we all know your personalities, like, you know, watching you guys on the big screen, but in real life, who would you guys say is the manliest man of all the Expendables in real life? Like, you just don't want to get in the fight with this dude.
I mean, he's a real UFC fighter.
He's tough.
I mean, but you know, you got a lot of men.
I had 30 every guy on here is good at what he does. I had 30 professional fights. There's not a lot of the other guys.
It's not just like who kicked the most ass, but also you look up to people like
It's about who can pay to get the most ass kicked.
There you go.
Well, that's true. Are you talking about yourself?
It's about who can pay to get. I don't have to kick ass. I pay people to kick ass.
Well, what is it like for you guys to come to Comic-Con? Well, I'm just looking around here, and there is so many people watching you. Walking through the floor or walking through anywhere here, do you get mobbed?
Yes, and it's amazing. I mean, fans for this genre, I mean, everybody talks about the geeks, and I mean the whole thing.
And you know what
really
movie this
cool.
guy was in.
I know.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
He's
You
pretty
know,
popular.
It's amazing because the fans are what keeps us doing what we love to do. So it's always great to interact and be in a place like this where they all cultivate and just to show our love for them. You know, it's just an honor that they are so much, you know, they have so much love for the characters that we play, and I love it. I love Comic-Con.
It boils down to passion. We have a passion for what we do. That's why we're willing to spend 3 months in a crazy hotel in Sofia banging out a movie. They have a passion for what we do as well, for what comes out on the big screen.
Well, thank God it's only once a year.
It's all about passion.
No, you're right, man. It's great. It's almost too much sometimes, you know, that's why. I find it kind of, when people are too much,
It can be overwhelming.
It's still overwhelming, like.
Yeah. All right, well, can we finish with a display of our guns? Mine are impressive.
What's that say?
Discover.
Oh, discover what?
Discover what?
Discover my outfit.
Tattoos underneath it, huh?
Are there any more tattoos anywhere?
There are lots, but I won't say where.
Couldn't take the stairs?
Courageous, but insane.
These guys are nuts.
Thank you guys so much for joining us on Fandango Movieclips. We cannot wait to see The Expendables 3. And if you like this video, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ciao.